Hey guys, Skinny Pigs 1 here. Today I am doing a pet supply haul. All of the shops that I purchased these items from I will leave in the link below. So first off, I purchased pellets again from KM's Hayloft. That's an online shop. Let's get the pellets here in the shot. This is a 50-pound bag, so I can't really lift this up to show you right now. But this is KM's Hayloft Timothy Choice Pellets. They come in this big bulk bag if you want. I think you can get 25 pounds, 10 pounds. Not sure if you can get 5 pounds, but there's a lot of different options. You don't have to get 50 pounds. I just do because this is what I go through in about a 6-month time. And I've said in other videos that you want to get pellets that'll last you no more than 6 months so that the vitamin C is fresh. KM's Hayloft Timothy Choice Pellets are about the best pellets that you can get for your piggies. Next I would use is Oxbow, Cavy, Cuisine, which those are a lot easier to find because you can find them in the pet stores. This is just online. Now for their 50-pound bag, I open it up, put it in a airtight container that I leave in a cool, dry place, and I absolutely love these pellets. To get them shipped to Canada is pretty pricey, but that's what you do for your kids, isn't it? So next thing, I purchased a bunch of stuff off of Montreal Critters. This is a website that they are located in Quebec here in Canada, and they have a flat rate shipping charge of $10. So that is awesome if you're going to stock up. So the first thing I wanted to try is, as you know, Oxbow is the hay that I use for my pigs. Use the Timothy and the orchard grass. So I wanted to try a couple other kinds, but I don't want to get a big bulk thing of it. I do the 50-pound boxes. So what I decided to try was the 15-ounce size bags. So this here is Oat Hay. It is on the sweet meter that they have here. It's a number 4 between sweet and hearty. Soft, it is number 5 on crunchy. So I am not 100% sure if they're going to eat this or leave a lot of it because it's crunchy. So we're going to find out. But I wanted to try some different hays to give them some variety, and that would be more of what I'm probably going to use for a treat hay. Unless, of course, they devour it. I could buy a 50-pound thing of it. The next one I tried, this is their new packaging, which I really like, is Botanical Hay. Now it is a number 2 on the sweet side, so that's something different. And it's in between for soft and crunchy. The Botanical Hay has Timothy grass, chamomile, lavender, lemon balm, and clover. So this is not a hay that I would be feeding as their main source of hay. It's just going to be their treat hay. But I thought it would be kind of fun just to give a little variety. Their new packages have zip locks on the top of the bags, which is quite handy for people. Now this is the 15-ounce size, so this is pretty small. Even if you had 2 pigs, this is pretty small. You'd need quite a few of them. I know on the site there was 40 ounces, there was 9-pound bags, so you can get a lot bigger bags, but I just wanted to try the smallest size I could get. And I love Oxbow's packaging because they talk about how important it is for your herbivores diet to have natural quality hay. And I know when I go in PetSmart, this is the brand that they have outside of all the little small animals tanks that says, we recommend you feed Oxbow pellets and Oxbow hay. So that is pretty cool. Oxbow is a great brand to use. Next thing we ordered, this would be off of well.ca, where you can also get Oxbow products here in Canada. Well.ca is free shipping after you spend $29. Awesome site. It's more like a pharmacy online, but then they have a pet section and tons of stuff. I get makeup off there. It's a great site. So we bought another harvest stack here. I bought a couple of these and we were sent one, which I have a review on. Oxbow sent us one. I'll leave a link for the review below. So that was pretty smart, Oxbow, because now I'm going to start purchasing these where before I never really thought about it. What this is compressed hay. It's supposed to take up less space and it's supposed to be less dusty. You get a stack here and it has little pucks of hay that you rip apart and give to your pets. Now I gave one puck section for the 2 pigs for each cage, and they had them done in about 24 hours. So this would not be something I would replace my loose bulk boxes of hay with, because this here was $19.99, I believe, or $19, something like that in Canada, so it's pretty expensive, and I would be going through these really quick. But as for enrichment and some fun activity, different flavors, textures, awesome product to purchase. You can get this one that's just the Western Timothy hay, Timothy with carrot, and Timothy with chamomile. I'm just sticking with the Timothy hay because the one with the carrots, they already get carrot in their diet. And I should say, for these, I believe both of these packages were about $7 each in Canada. So next that I got off of Montreal Critters were these Oxbow Timothy tunnels. I've had these a bunch before. These were $20 each. They are great for them to rip apart, to run through. Sometimes they're even sleeping in them. I highly recommend you place a towel or a fleece pad in the bottom here, because they will pee and poop. And if they're getting this hay wet, you really can't keep it around because that's going to mold or go bad. So I always put a pad in the bottom so that I can change that out every day so that the bottom of this tunnel doesn't get soiled. These are a great boredom breaker, really enrichment type of toy, so I highly recommend them. We purchased two. We're going to put one in Butterscotch Ripple and Bullseye's cage and Littlefoot and Pecan's cage. So the next product that I got, this was off of well.ca, is the Urinary support tablets. These I started back when Barnaby was having his bladder stone problems, and I've kind of had to stick with it because now everybody expects these in the morning. They're natural, they help with their urinary tract and bladder function, so it's no harm giving these at all. They're healthy. There's 60 tablets in here. I usually give half a tablet each piggy, and then Seymour gets a full one. So we do go through these kind of quick. These really vary in price depending where you're purchasing them. Online they were $12.99, and then sometimes I've seen them for $10 or going on sale for $7 or $8. I know in the States they're a lot cheaper, but everything's more expensive here in Canada. The next thing that we got off of another Canadian store is the Guinea Pig store. That is a store that's linked with Piggles Rescue, where I've got a couple of my piggies. This is the Lixit. I think it's a 16-ounce bottle. There's no measurements, but I do believe. The Lixit brand, these water bottles are great. I have one in every cage. And that, again, was off the Guinea Pig store. The Guinea Pig store also supplies Oxbow products, and C&C cages. The cubes and the coroplasts can get made for you and shipped to you, or you can pick it up. So that is pretty wicked. The links, again, down below. Now, the major reason I was doing online purchasing was to get some carriers. I have a video just a couple back where I was showing my little pet store cage that I take the piggies to the vet to and from the vet. But the problem I had was, for the first time I was taking two piggies that weren't cage mates, and I realized I didn't have another carrier, and that was really foolish. The problem being is, if you ever had an emergency, which Valerie Zoo was talking about this, how she has a carrier for everybody. If you had an emergency, where would you put all your pets? So I was like, I really need to get on this and get carriers for the vet visits and in case we had an emergency. So what I got here was these Trotter number 1s on Montreal Critters, and they are just a nice carrier, hard plastic with the grate in front and a handle. So they're going to be so easy to carry. I got 2 of those, and I'm going to work on getting some more. I saw on Walmart's website that they also had carriers very similar to that for about the same price. I believe that was $35.99, and I think it was the same price at Walmart. So anyway, those are all the pet supplies that I got right now, and I do really recommend everybody goes and gets themselves some good carriers so that you at least have 1 per pet or 1 per cage, because you can put your cage mates in the same carrier, because you never know what could happen. I know Valerie Zoo said being in California there's earthquakes. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. So that she would have to take her piggies to be safe that way. Here, like, I just think of, like, what if the house was on fire and I needed to get everybody out quickly? Where would I put them? Because when I went to the vets the other day, one piggy was in a laundry basket and the other was in the pet store cage. So, smarten up, Babby, and get yourself some carry cages. Okay, so as I said, links all down in the description box. If you have comments or questions, leave them below. I was thinking of doing a question and answer video. I've had some people ask me if I would. So if you're interested in that kind of video, you could also start leaving your questions now, and if I get enough of them, I will do a video. Okay, so I will see you guys later. Bye!